From the first second I opened Monday.com, it was kind of like a spark of, this could work, this could be it. My name is Sam Hall. I'm a production coordinator at Pixel Park. Pixel Park is an animation studio based out of Columbus, Ohio, and we're an animation studio who specializes with telling stories through animation and video. Within the company, I'm a production coordinator, and it's a really diverse role, and I work very operationally at every level of the team. I get to see every part of the pipeline, and I can get to see when it starts to break down. One of the big areas was miscommunication. We had a project where the production team had budgeted out 100 hours of creative time. We had intended for the designer to use 30 hours of that time. Unfortunately, due to a lack of transparency and miscommunication, that was never shared with her, and she spent over double that time in design alone. At that moment, we had lost any chance to hit our profitability margin. It was definitely frustrating because I knew there's better ways we could handle that. The really great thing about Pixel Park is we are a young company and we're not afraid to change, and they're not afraid to hear those kind of opinions. So it was easy for me to go to my director of production and say, we could find a better solution. And she was all for it. And then we found Monday.com. When I first opened it, I immediately saw the possibilities that we could have. So I reached out to your guys' customer success team, and they happily extended my trial from 2 weeks to a month. And with that time, I was able to make templates, explore integrations and automations, and prepare my onboarding, because we were going to launch it to the team live, and it worked. Our team can see who's assigned to what and when it's approved. We added integration with our chat channels, and we were able to get communication to our art director and our producers immediately. There was no more confusion about what video was ready to view, what feedback was being addressed, and what had already been delivered. It was all on the same page again. We could have a perfect view of every single one of our projects at a time. So we were able to hire a freelancer, get him onboarded and ready to go, all before animation had even started. Monday has affected me very pivotally. Instead of spending hours of my day that I was spending on redundant tasks, I now have free time to start producing projects on my own, and it prepares me for the next step in my career.